Hey everybody and welcome back. So today I have another, I guess it's kind of like a review video, but it's not an in-depth on just one item. It is a collection from one genre, if you will, and it is going to be about dry shampoo. There are two that I can't find the bottles to that I am going to be talking about today. But I kind of just want to compare between these, let you know my favorites, what I liked, what I didn't like, yada yada yada. So anyway, I'm just going to start off with the two that I can't find the bottle to. The first one being the Eva NYC Dry Shampoo. With that one, the scent was okay. It didn't bother me too much, because what I've noticed with a lot of these is the scent will stay in your hair for a while. With that one, I feel like it lasted pretty moderate amount of time, probably a couple hours maybe, but I don't feel like it did anything for the hair. Like, I would put it on and my hair, luckily it didn't feel gross, so that's a plus. It just didn't feel any different at all. I guess technically speaking, there's always that chance with dry shampoo that there's something faulty, even if it's spraying, that it's not actually getting the product out. So I guess that's a possibility, but at the same time, it seemed like there was legit products coming out. It just did nothing for my hair. Price point, I think that's like a moderately priced one. It's definitely not drugstore prices by any means, but I just didn't see anything special about that Eva NYC dry shampoo. And the second one that I don't have, that I can't find, is the Batiste, what is it? The For Dark, or the Brunette Batiste dry shampoo. And mind you, I love the original, even though it has like a white cast and I do have darker hair. The original Batiste dry shampoo is amazing. I think I've tried like the tropical scented one. It's still that same formula. It comes out the same white cast-ish. But the scent only lasts a little bit, and it's a nice scent, and it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's only like $8. A lot of the times at Ulta it'll have like a buy one get one half off, so they're really affordable. The can size is a good amount. It lasts you a ton of uses, and it really does what it says it's going to do. Even if good lord, I say and I literally think about saying and it throws myself off because I try not to say it that often. But where I was going with that is when you put it in your hair, if you happen to have dark hair, if you have light hair, you're good to go. But if you have darker hair, what I'll do is basically just take my fingertips and run it through my scalp wherever I know that I have sprayed the dry hairspray. And so basically it just kind of absorbs that way, and any excess will get like on my fingers, on my nails, whatever. Just wash my hands and good to go. I have a tendency to run my fingers through my hair. Like, I know that does not help with making my hair oily, but it just is, it's a habit I've noticed, and I never noticed this so much as when I tried the Brunette Batiste, because I was like, okay, like I don't have to scrub it in like I would normally do, or at least not as much. But throughout the day I would have like brown gunk under my nails and like a little bit or like just like around your nail line. It looked disgusting because like majority of the time I have my nails like painted, so it just looks really unappealing, and I hate having stuff under my nails. It's like a low-key like pet peeve of mine. I can't handle it, and it looked so disgusting, and I always had stuff, and I realized how much I truly do run my fingers through my hair, and it was like appalling. Not that I'm going to stop doing that, I'm just going to stop using that product because it made it look so disgusting under my nails. Mind you, if you don't have that problem, you should be okay. As far as lasting wise, I feel like it didn't work quite as well, to be honest with you, as the normal clear white whatever one. I feel like it felt a little bit heavier on my hair. Like obviously there's different ingredients in it to have the color added, the pigment added to that formula, but it just felt a little heavier. It didn't last as long, looking as clean as the original. So if you're looking for a really good drugstore priced one, definitely that Batiste is amazing. They have like 6 or 7 different scents, and if you really do want to try the Brunette, they have that option for you. I believe that they might have a redheaded or like an auburn one. I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that they do. And then going on to the nice one, which I do have, is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. This one, I actually really don't like the scent. And what's funny is I have the smoothing serum that's supposed to just kind of like keep your hair like smooth all day long, and it has a very similar scent to this. I don't mind it. It's not my favorite scent by any means, but I don't mind it, and I feel like it doesn't last super long. For some strange reason, this one has that same scent but amplified, and it lasts for hours. So even if you love the product, which I didn't particularly, it would be really hard for somebody with like smell sensitivity to use this, just because it's very long lasting, which is great if you love the scent of this. I definitely smell it first. Obviously my scent preference could be different than yours, but it doesn't matter for me because it just doesn't go away fast enough, and I can't, it's on your head, it's so close to your nose. But with this one, it's the formula's nice. It doesn't feel too heavy. I just don't feel like it absorbs as much oil as the Batiste one does for me. It's not bad. It just basically says actually cleans hair, eliminates odor, sweat, and odor. How long can you go? It wasn't as bad as the Eva NYC, which I felt did nothing and felt like nothing, but it was like whatever. Like if I had it in a pinch and I had nothing else to use, I would use it 100%. It just didn't wow me by any means. And the next one is the Sally Hershberger 24 karat Supreme Stylist Voluminous Dry Shampoo. I used this again the other day just to see if there's any difference. I really, really, really don't care for this. It felt so heavy on my hair. It just felt like crispy almost, and it's not even like I use a lot, because I can understand if you spray too much, totally too much product, that makes sense. But I just felt like with the normal amount that I've used in any other brand, this made my hair feel so weighted and so heavy. Mind you, it is a clear formula, which is great. Pretty much all of these are clear formula that I'm mentioning, other than the Batiste one, which was for dark. This one, it's the same, it's exact same directions. Obviously all of these work the exact same way. This one's scent, it was okay. It definitely vanished a lot quicker. I'd say the scent was probably gone within like 30 minutes tops for this. So if you happen to like this formula, at least the scent doesn't last very long, if that's something that might bother you. It's a really, all these spray really fine, which is great, versus like coming out in clumps. So I've never had, all of these that I'm mentioning, none of them had like a pump issue, which was great. They all had a really nice fine mist coming out. This made my hair feel dirtier than it did before I put it on, which just defeats the purpose entirely. So I was not a fan of that by any means. And then this one, I was so shocked by this, because like I really wasn't a fan of a lot of these that I tried. Luckily I have like the small size and I invest in the full size, thank goodness. But this one I really, really liked, and it is the Bamboo Style Cleanse Extend Translucent Dry Shampoo in the scent Mango Coconut. What I didn't notice about this is it's actually an Alterna product. And Alterna has the Caviar line, which I do really like for their shampoo and conditioner. I have like the treatment mask as well. So like for the longest time, because Alterna is way here at the bottom, it's really tiny, but you just see bamboo up here, so you feel that Bamboo is the actual company, but it's not. It's just another type of line within Alterna that specializes in a different specialization. But this is amazing. I really like the scent. It's a little bit like fake scent, to be honest with you, which kind of sucks, but it's definitely a lot more tolerable than any of the other ones. It definitely has that fruity scent. It lasts a little bit. I mean, it didn't, I feel like all these go away max within a couple hours. It's not bad by any means, and this is really, really good. And this one is free of parabens, sulfates, phthalates, and synthetic color, so it's a little bit more healthier on your hair as well. Pretty much everything that I've noticed from Alterna is like that, and it's amazing. So I really, really was so surprised, and I want to repurchase the full size of this by the time that I run out with all the other ones that I'm trying, just to make sure that I haven't found one that's better. But the next, and yeah, this is the next and final one I'm going to be talking about. I've had a full-size version before. I just happened to get the small one as well. This is the Klorane shampoo, and this is just the dry shampoo with oat milk. This is the first dry shampoo I've ever used, and I really, really enjoy it. The one thing I do not like is the scent. Like, it comes out, it's like, it has almost two scents. It has like the scent of the product and the scent of the aerosol, and it's hideous. It's horrendous. But luckily, once it goes on your hair, you can't smell it hardly at all. The only thing is, since it's such a strong fragrance, whatever it is, it lasts in your room or your bathroom or wherever you're spraying it. It's very intense. But as far as the product, this is an amazing product. It doesn't weigh your hair down. It absorbs the oil perfectly, gives you a little bit of volume up there. It's just such a nice product, and it's a little bit healthier. I mean, obviously all this stuff isn't like all natural or whatever, but it's really, really good. It's got a nice gentle formula. They have several different options from Klorane as well. This is just the one that I've tried and I enjoy, and it's the gentle one with the oat milk. And I did forget that I have one right here as well. Let me get it. This is the Bumble Pret-a-powder, equal parts dry shampoo, style extender, and volume in a pinch. I don't mind this. It's not amazing. It's not horrible. It's just, it's a little powder version. So this is the only one that's not in a spray. It's just like a little, it's the same consistency of like baby powder, baking soda, anything in that genre. And it just basically, you'll put it on and I will rub it through and kind of just help to create the volume. It does give a little bit of volume. None of these, in my opinion, give you amazing volume. Probably the best one would be the Klorane one and the bamboo one. These ones probably give you the most volume. But as for this Pret-a-powder, it's got a nice, slightly floral scent. Very, very light. So as far as fragrance-wise, this one smells pretty good to me. And it works pretty decently as well. I do like that it's supposed to be like a 3-in-1. As far as formula, I tend to find myself grabbing for the aerosol ones just out of sheer habit and convenience, because this one is a little bit more messy. It will definitely last you a ton longer. So if you want something that's a little bit more budget friendly in the long term as far as longevity, this is amazing. They have 2 different sizes, and since it's a powder, I mean, it'll last you like 5 times as long, depending on how much you use and how often you use it, obviously. Okay, so that is it. So if you have any other recommendations of really, really good dry shampoos, please leave them in the comments below so I can check those out as well. So I definitely like kind of doing these like combination of different products or different lines for the same product. I think that that's kind of like nice and informative, just in case you're looking to try something new and you want to see a variety. So I'll definitely try and keep this in mind and do other videos very like similar to this in the future with different products. So that is pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you very soon in my next video.